In the November survey of Pulse Asia for the presidential polls in 2016, Vice President Jejomar Binay continues to slip in his ratings. Although still on top with 26%, Binay is losing ground while Senator Grace Poe is now at 18%. Local Government Secretary Mar Rojas is a distant 6th at 6%. Now, will Binay's numbers sustain its slide? Will Secretary Rojas bounce back? But how soon? And joining us tonight on the line is Professor Ramon Casiple, political analyst and vice president of the newest survey company, Nouveau Trends. Good evening, sir, and welcome to NewsLife.
Good morning. Good evening, Robert.
Sir?
Good evening.
Sir, now, is it too early to make any predictions for 2016 with the latest results of the Pulse Asia survey?
Well, nobody can say at this time what will happen in 2016. A lot depends on many factors. And it simply is what happened today as a survey is a snapshot. So there's no way you can predict what will happen 1.5 years from now.
Now, is the Vice President feeling the impact of the current Senate inquiry on the alleged corruption in connection with several projects when he was still mayor of Makati City?
Well, definitely. The survey shows that his ratings dropped. But I would say that he's not yet threatened. He's not yet at the point where it becomes a danger to his candidacy. If the survey later shows that he will still slide, then that would be the time when he would be worried. But I think at this time he already noticed it, and many of his spokesmen are already referring to Vice President Binay's own reaction to the attacks on him.
Now, looking at Senator Grace Poe, she is gaining ground. Now, what could be the reasons for this surge?
Well, the problem, of course, from the start has always been this big gap or lead by Vice President Binay against all the rest of the possible candidates. And there is, I think, a search from the constituency of the President and the administration for somebody who can, really challenge the Vice President. Unfortunately, nobody in the Liberal Party has not yet shown up to be that particular challenge. And, expectedly, people started searching outside of the party. Even the party itself admits it. Even the President admits it. They're trying to find somebody. And Senator Poe definitely is one of those that are within the site.
Now, Senator Poe has already said before that she will not run for higher office. Now, with this Pulse Asia survey, her at 18%, do you think she will change her mind?
I don't know if that particular survey will have that effect on her. But I would say that the pressure is on her to declare or to make known definitely is her position. At this point in time, I think she still has the privilege to change her mind.
Now, with regards to local government Secretary Mar Rojas, he has been talking about politics. He has been working very hard, and his party mates are backing him up as his presidential ambitions. Now, does he continue to be the choice of the president at this point in time?
Well, the president already said that he is widening his search, that he is open to candidates from within the coalition, not only within the Liberal Party. And definitely, Senator Grace Poe and even Senator Escudero are within the coalition. So there is that openness already on the part of the President.
And finally, we only have about a little over 1.5 years before the next elections. Now, how do you see this panning out in the coming months, next year?
Well, the contest is getting interesting. This is the time when people or candidates started seriously considering their chances. And I will not be surprised if other names come up. So the next few months are really very interesting insofar as choosing or presidential contest is concerned.
Who do you see, when you say other names will be popping up, who do you see in the next year, you think?
A lot of them have already said so. And I think there are still who are not registering their intentions. One can speak, for example, of the Nacionalista Party. He still has to have a candidate. And aside from Senator Trillanes and Senator Cayetano, the names of former Senator Villar and Senator Marcos have already come up. There is, of course, the name of Senator Miriam Santiago. There is even the mention of Mayor Duterte. I mean, these are people whom the public are already aware, at least part of the public. And we don't know what they will eventually do in the next few months.
I guess it remains to be seen. On that note, thank you very much for joining us here tonight at NewsLife. That was Professor Ramon Casiple, one of the country's top political analysts. Thank you, sir.